welcome. We're keeping it local this week. This is the Pyga Stage Max. On the bike. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh yeah! Yeah! Woo! Oh, ha, ha. Yeah! Such rush of it! Pyga Stage Max! This is a 125mm rear travel, 140mm front travel bike made by none other than Patrick Morwood. This is a this is a total fun ripper of a bike that's made for guys that want to do a bit of stage racing but also want to have the ability to ride some nice rocky fun fast trail. This bike has really got it all. Patrick has done an amazing job with it. It has got a nice sporty feeling suspension platform. It's very firm, very supportive. The cornering is outstanding on this bike. They've kept the cornering really good and maintained good stability on this bike. It is a total winner. When it gets a bit gnarly, this bike is fun. When it gets smooth and flowy, this bike is fun. I would also say that this bike is fun on the climbs as well, which is pretty rare. In seated climbs, this bike is amazing, and it just remains on the ground with virtually no slip out the back wheel. Climbing on this bike, it is very efficient, and the frame sizing is really good. I feel right at home on this medium-sized frame. It's a very comfortable frame. It feels very safe. Climbing through this rough stuff is very easy with this bike. The rollover of these 29-inch wheels is just fantastic, and the shock just keeps this bike very efficient, allowing you to power through those rocky sections and rocky areas very nicely. It's a very nice and capable machine that's going to get you through those stage races very easily, very comfortably, and you're just going to have a ball on it. Oh hey bro, sorry man, you need help. When you hammer it down on the pedals, the power is almost direct and almost instantaneous because of this firm rear end. It really is a good all-round bike. Woo! This Pyga Stage Max also features Pyga's +5 system on their rear triangle. Basically what they do is they move the rear triangle 5 mils to the drive side, which corrects your chain line. Dropping in. Woo! Oh yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Keeping it nice and loose on the Pyga Stage Max. Man, this bike is insane in the rough stuff. It is fun to the max. Woo! And that's why I think Patrick has called this the Stage Max. Woo! Nice tight corners there. Woo! Yee-haw! It's nice and poppy, and you can just pump into all the little sections on this trail that need pumping. It is a very nice firm rear end. You're going to get maximum energy out of these pumps that you put into this bike. It really is a good pumper. It pumps like a hooker. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Keeping it nice and fun, keeping it light and friendly on this Pyga Stage Max. Pedal bob from heavy pedaling is easily solved by just flipping the switch on your shock, changing it over to trail mode, and then you are good to go on an even more efficient pedaling platform. This bike runs internal cabling, or you could run it external cabling like this bike has got at the moment. It's your choice, it's up to you. Whatever's easiest for you. If you're going to do stage races, then run it externally because you can quickly swap out parts. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Woo! Yeah, you can see that this Pyga Stage Max isn't fussed or isn't phased by any of the stuff. It handles the rough really well for the bike. It is only 125 mils of travel. Now look, you're not going to be pinning it down here like you would on a bigger travel bike, but it's not being held back by any of these drops or any of these jumps at all. It just eats it up. Woo! Yeah. And you have maximum fun on this bike, man. Serious. Woo! Oh, yeah. Woo! That was a rush. Pyga Stage Max, rocking 125mm rear travel, 140mm front travel. This bike has a Rockshox Pike up front and a Rockshox Monarch RT3 at the back. It's a full carbon bike. That means carbon stays as well as a carbon front triangle. SRAM Roam 40 rims. I'm rocking my DMR V12s there. This is kitted with full-on GX drivetrain all the way around. A nice Rockshox Reverb dropper post over there. SRAM guide brakes up front. This gets to the full-size water bottle in the front triangle at the bottom. And on top here, it looks like it can fit another water bottle on the top. So you could probably run 2 full-size water bottles in this frame. Climbing on this bike is very good, even through the rough stuff. While you're seated, there's plenty of grip at the back, and it does a really good job of getting the bike up these hills very easily, very quickly, and very efficiently. It seems like when I'm hitting some climbs with this bike, I'm a little bit too far forward, and it just creates a bit of slippage on the back wheel. It just doesn't allow the back to grip properly, and I do find that there is a bit of slippage, but that's only when I'm standing, and that's just a bit of a technique problem. When I am climbing, I've just got to keep in mind that I've got to weight the BB a bit. If I stand, I can see I'm pulling myself a bit forward on this bike. There's a light trail bike. Let's get down to the numbers. Woo! For descending, this bike will get a 7 out of 10 easily. Woo! Woo! And for climbing, I'll give this bike a 7.5 out of 10. Woo! But this bike really exceeds all expectations at cornering. This bike is just so nimble. I'm really well impressed with it. I'll give this bike an 8 out of 10 for cornering. Stability wise, it does get a little bit overwhelmed in the really rough stuff, but it can do it. Just keep your pace down a bit and don't give it as much gas, but it can totally handle a bit of roughage. But like, as a light trail bike, this bike is just so sick, man. Woo! Here's my jump, and I made it this time with no wind to blow me over. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you like my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. All the details on this bike is in the description below. Check it out. Leave a comment if you got any questions. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.